If you continuously forget that inner spaciousness is there, then you'll continuously go back to that old way, which is the normal way for most people of being, where you are very reactive, you do things fast as a means to an end, you try to get things out the way in order to be peaceful. When peace is always there in you, joy, pleasantness, compassion, inner spaciousness is always there within you. It doesn't leave you, but the mind can obscure the inner spaciousness, and it seems that you need to do a certain thing for the inner spaciousness to be there. Inner spaciousness is the ability to be somewhere without thinking about it, without conceptual thought. It's a wonderful aspect to being human, being able to be somewhere, know what you're looking at, know where you are, but not continuously think about it. That's inner spaciousness. Upon recognizing that inner spaciousness that we all have, you may recognize that you're breathing. Because in a normal state of consciousness, which doesn't really have any inner spaciousness, you don't really know you're breathing until you do something strenuous, like maybe run, and then the breath gets stronger. And then in that, you still, most people, are breathing in a sense to recover the breath. They're not really aware of the breath. They want to hurry up and stop the extraneous breathing or the stronger breathing because of physical activity. But inner spaciousness plays a part in that realm of being okay, being peaceful, being calm. Have you noticed the first thing that a first responder says when you're riding your bike and then you fell and then you're, oh, I need help and everything? They say, okay, breathe. They're really saying, recognize that inner spaciousness, but we say it as breathe. Notice that you're breathing. We don't say notice that much, but we just say breathe. And they're trying to bring about that inner spaciousness to calm down the inner sense of self. Without inner spaciousness, you have thought after thought. And sometimes it shows on the face, like this. You look very confused sometimes, or even angry. Some people won't approach people because of their facial expression, because they look intimidating. But if there's a lightness to your face, a lightness to your presence, people feel okay to approach you. So if you're one of the people that stands in front of the supermarket trying to get people to sign petitions, you try your best to look spacious, look inviting, which would be a good practice to be aware of your breathing, following the rhythm of your breathing, recognizing the inner spaciousness. But if you don't, then you're continuously thinking, and you're that person out there in front of the supermarket and you're trying to get signatures for a petition, and you look like this, you probably won't get any signatures. Just because of the fact that people can notice and they can recognize that inner spaciousness. Now, even for regular activities or situations where you're doing something very, we can call it small, picking up trash or whatever it may be, you can still be in touch with that inner spaciousness, that calm and ease. But there have to be some remnants of awareness there that at least that you're breathing. If that leaves you, then the reactivity, the continuous stream of thinking starts back up, and you have to step out again. So throughout the day, you'll be continuously becoming aware of that inner spaciousness, but at the same time, learning to go deeper into it in order for that inner spaciousness to last, we can call it, or um, be held, that frequency be held. Because I have run into people who have came across these videos and said, yes, I can recognize the inner spaciousness, but as soon as I start doing something or start talking to someone, I lose that frequency of spaciousness and I go back into what's the next thing? Or, yeah, very reactive. So holding that frequency of inner spaciousness or presence or conscious awareness is vital to your sense of awareness of it being there. Continuously, if you continuously forget that inner spaciousness is there, then you'll continuously go back to that old way, which is the normal way for most people of being, where you are very reactive, you do things fast as a means to an end, you try to get things out the way in order to be peaceful, when peace is always there in you. Joy, pleasantness, compassion, inner spaciousness is always there within you. It doesn't leave you, but the mind can obscure the inner spaciousness, and it seems that you need to do a certain thing for the inner spaciousness to be there. I need to have this drink so the inner spaciousness to be there. I need to smoke or something for this inner spaciousness to be there. No, you need to be aware that the inner spaciousness is there. Be aware. You can use these as anchors. Be aware of the breathing. One or two conscious breaths is always good. I call them mini meditations. You don't have to get up and do anything. Sense the inner aliveness of your body. Look around a little bit while doing that. Breathing. Sensing the inner aliveness of your hands. You can start with your hands and gradually move the attention to your feet or the whole body if you can. But start with the hands. That's the easiest thing. That's why I'm holding them here, because you can sense the hands as you hold them. If you put them on something, it's a little more difficult, but if you hold them up, you can instantly sense the inner aliveness of them. And maybe at the beginning, you might have to do that. You might have to hold your hands there, sense that tingly awareness, that tingly sensation of energy, to recognize that the hands are there without actually feeling something. You may have to do it at the beginning, but ultimately, you'll just be able to walk around continuously, at least aware of your breathing, at least aware of the beauty of this reality, and not be continuously pulled along by that outer reactivity. Thank you for joining me.